today in Kaiju birthday we take a look at Ultraman. Yeah, I'm very sorry for not releasing it last Thursday because of a certain somebody's birthday. Yeah. And also seriously, but anyway. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Ultraman. The second entry of the Ultra series. Yeah, this is the second series. And is in color. Not in black and white like in Ultra Q was. And unlike Ultra Q, this one has more episodes than it ever was. Matter of fact, the rest of the Ultra series got more episodes than Ultra Q. Yeah. But anyway, again, the original Ultraman series is like very different from Ultra Q. Instead of 3 main characters and a professor, you got 5 characters who are part of the Science Patrol, or as they're actually called, the Science Special. They get the other Patrol, but it's better pronounced as Science Patrol. But yeah. How are you?
Your main character Shin.
Hada, who is your main character who ultimately transformed to Ultraman, originally meant to be a bird monster, but changed it to a alien. Again, a red and silver alien, but very different from what it is. And also he has the time core. This thing was designed to, bleed him from energy. Basically, a reverse version of Superman. Matter of fact, Hayaya and Ultraman are pretty much like the way Thor and Dr. Donald Blake was in the original Stan Lee run of Thor comics. Yeah, and that's right, I use 4 instead of the other character who turns into a superhero. That another review of Ultraman has a tirade over it and during the video over the name, which is anyway. Your other main characters, including the professor, the captain of the Special Science Patrol, who is actually played by the same guy who appears in the Heisei Godzilla series. He also appears in Kamen Rider, and he's even appeared briefly in Camp. You also got, you have the only female character of the Science Patrol. Not technically the only female. There are more female characters in this series. And she is the main female character because of reasons. Was played by the same actress who also played the reporter in Ultra Q. And you got your hotshot, temperate weapons expert. They dedicate a whole episode for him. And your comedic scientist genius. And there's also a kid who appears in small amounts throughout the episode. Even became a member. And there's also a professor played by Ikuro Harada. Yeah. a semi-recurring character. But yeah. Again, Ultraman is not the only Ultraman. There's also Zombie, who only appears in the ending of the original Ultraman. And then there is the Kaiju. The big one. Like with Ultraman, like with Ultra Q before, I should say, there were many monsters, reuses from various suits, various Baragon suits, and the most famous being Juraz, who is basically a mix between the 54 Moji Goji suit and the, not the 54, the 64, and the 64's body with the 65's head added with a failing colors. Yep, they use two different modes. Matter of fact, there are original monsters like Red King and Gomez, or I should say Gomaz, whatever that monster's name is. Matter of fact, the monster's name is similar to a Morphle Killer, but anyway. And then there's a fan favorite character, Pigmon, another reuse. Also, there's aliens like the Bolton, a fan favorite. And their laughter is a pitched down version of the Mantingo laugh. In fact, most of the monsters have reused roars. Some reused roars for both Toho and Daiei's roars. Yes, one of the monsters has a Gamera roar mixed with a Godzilla roar and a Gyra roar. That is something you never expected. And again, there's other monsters. Some you think that were later used in Godzilla movies. Like, like Hedorah and Titanosaurus, their wars they're actually reuse wars. But modified. Which is kind of interesting. But, yeah. Again, that's you think all that. But yeah, another thing that the show has is character death and character reunions and all that other stuff that you have seen every single episode. Again, the characters are very good and very decent. But there is a catch with Ultraman. Again, how is Hata transformed into Ultraman? The Beta Capsule, which is a tube-shaped object that if he presses, he becomes Ultraman. However, there are instances that the aliens or villains knew who he is, but unfortunately, like there was one episode where underground people want to control Ultraman, but when Shin used the Beta Capsule on it, the flashes of light kill them. In other words, Ultraman is uncontrollable. Take notes, Godzilla, Gamera, and even King Kong. And with that, but anyway, there was another episode where, in fact, the only two-part episode where during the fight when Ultraman and Kaiju Gamora fought, and Ultraman lost the Beta Capsule and was in the possession of a little kid who calls himself the Kaiju Prince, or the Kaiju Highness, as the subtitles went for it, and he tries to click it and it doesn't work, and they decide to get back into so yeah. I lose the bear capsule a lot in this episode, some episodes, but yeah. That's it. Also, the Science Patrol has various vehicles. Matter of fact, they are in the color scheme of Ultraman. Like their jets, their jets, cars. Well, their cars are the same. They have a drill tank. They can even breathe in space. They have spacesuits. A lot of vehicles, and their headquarters is kind of neat. I wish someone would make a Lego set out of them and put it on Lego Ideas. But yeah, that's pretty much it for Ultraman. Yeah, I am very sorry that I not released this video review for it much earlier because of the King's birthday and some way I was supposed to watch the whole episodes before that, but someone's birthday got in the way, so yeah, that's the reason why I was late. And that's it. Next week we'll most likely be on a Tuesday. Will be Ultra 777. Yep, we're started with the one that inspired a Nintendo Game Freak franchise. Yeah. Unlike Ultraman and Ultra Q, I never saw Ultra 7. I know what Ultra Q and Ultra Man were by reviews and all that. Ultra 7 would be different. Yeah. That's pretty much it for Ultraman. So, yeah. Anyway, this was Brian, thing to do with 10, and if you want to hear another opinions about Ultraman, there's a video right there. Matter of fact, I'll put it in the end cap screen. But anyway, bye.